Hello class, these are our informational text notes. Fill in the blanks on your notes with the information in this video. First of all, what is informational text? Informational text is nonfiction that's real writing that contains facts and most often explains why or how. For example, newspaper, magazine, essays, and textbooks. These are all nonfiction or informational texts. Author's purpose. An author's purpose is the reason why they've written something, and there are four main purposes for a text. The first one is to inform. The author wants to give you information on a topic. The second is to entertain. The author wants to amuse you or for you to enjoy the writing. The next is to persuade. The author wants you to do, buy, or believe in something. And the last one is describe. The author wants you to visualize or experience a person, place, or thing. And by the way, these purposes can also apply to literature. For example, entertain and describe. Entertain can describe a novel like The Outsiders or Diary of a Wimpy Kid. And describe could be the purpose of a poem, because poetry often describes things in detail. Next, we have text structure, and that is how a text is organized. Common structures are description, which provides several details of something to give the reader a mental picture. Another way to organize a text is cause and effect. And this is where the author explains an event or several events, that's a cause, and then the events that follow, the effect. Sometimes the effect is listed first, so one thing leads to another. Next, we have compare and contrast. And this type of text structure discusses similarities and differences between people, things, concepts, or ideas. And then we have problem solution. This gives information about a problem and explains one or more solutions. And the last type, which is incorrectly formatted on your notes, is chronological order. So go ahead and add in the dot next to chronological, maybe circle chronological, so you can be sure and remember that. So chronological provides readers with chronological time order events or a list of steps in a procedure. Next, we have topic, and topic is the overall subject or focus of the writing. Then we have main idea, what the writing is mostly about, what the author wants you to learn about the topic. And then we have supporting details, provides information to explain more about the main idea. And oftentimes you will be asked what the topic is, what is the main idea, and what are supporting details. You need to be sure and put a big star next to topic and main idea. Those are two different things. One is the subject, and then one is what is it mostly about? What's the author's focus in the writing about that topic? All right, our last item is text features, and that's the layout of the page that helps the reader understand the information. And we are going to circle the different types of text features in this example, and there are arrows pointing to the sample, but we're going to circle the actual names of items. So first we have the heading. This can also be called the title. I often call it the title, not the heading. And then they have the subtitle. That can also be called a subheading. So there's heading, subheading. There can be title, subtitle. Next, you have maps. And these are simply illustrations that help you understand the concept. You would have a caption for a photograph or a picture to help you understand what the picture is showing. And you would have photographs to help you illustrate an idea. Bold and highlight usually is for vocabulary, important vocabulary. If a word is bold in your textbook, it's probably going to be on the test. So always know those bold words. And the last is a glossary. And this is often where you find definitions of those bold or highlighted words. A glossary has the key essential words that you need to know. Great job taking your notes.